Hello and welcome to the latest episode of People Matter. We've got an additional bank holiday coming up on Monday the 8th of May to mark the King's Coronation, and employers might be wondering, are we obliged to give employees the day off? Well, this depends on what is stated in an employee's contract of employment. If their contract states they are entitled to all bank holidays, then yes, employees will be entitled to the day off. However, if, as is more commonly the case, a contract refers to employees being entitled to the usual or normal or 8 bank and public holidays, or if the employment contract doesn't refer to bank and public holidays at all, then employees will not be automatically entitled to the day off. So what does this mean for employers? Well, employees may request to take the day off, and employers should deal with such requests in a normal way, ensuring they have sufficient cover and dealing with multiple requests fairly, similarly perhaps to how they might deal with multiple requests at Christmas time if there's no company shutdown. Another approach is that employers might decide to give all employees the day off as an additional day's annual leave as a gesture of goodwill. This is often popular because a number of employees assume that they are entitled to the additional day's bank holiday, even if actually this isn't the case. Therefore, requiring employees to work on the additional bank holiday might result in frustration and lower productivity. Of course, for some employees, it won't be possible for them to have the day off due to the need for a certain amount of cover, and in such cases, they should be permitted to take the day at a later date. So if employers decide that they will permit employees to have the additional bank holiday off or another day at a later date, what else do they need to think about? Well, firstly, the approach to part-time staff. They should follow the usual approach to part-time staff's holiday. So, for example, if they normally pro-rata such holiday, that's the approach that should be taken. The second thing to be mindful of is that for anyone on family-related leave, such as maternity leave, they will be able to accrue the additional day's leave and to take it at a later date. Employers will also need to update their systems to reflect that they are granting staff the day off. And finally, as ever, communication is key, so making a decision about whether to allow employees the day off and communicating this to them as soon as possible is always helpful.